Are we live? Hello and a very warm welcome. Sebastian Vettel gets pole at the Russian Grand Prix. Ferrari get a 1-2. Their first since France 2008. They've waited a long time to get a 1-2 and they've delivered the Scuderia. Now that is what F1 is all about. The most exciting qualifying in 2017 without a shadow of a doubt. That was brilliant. In the past, we've had Rosberg, Hamilton for the last 3 years. We've got 4 drivers going for pole. We don't know who's going to get pole. Ferrari 1-2, Bottas 3rd, Hamilton 4th. Bottas out-qualifies Hamilton again. Shocker by Hamilton. He just didn't have the pace at all. Red Bulls are nowhere. Well, we'll start with Q1, right? Palmer has a crash, clips the orange curb. Just looking down here, I've got a lot written down. That was the most exciting qualifying of the whole year for me. Epic. Where do you start? Basically, Q1 is where we'll start. Palmer clips the orange curb and he's under huge pressure. Hulkenberg, he's doing brilliant for Renault. Outracing Palmer, out-qualifying Palmer. Palmer is under pressure. Will struggle to keep his seat if he keeps performing like this. I'm British, I want Palmer to do well, but it's just not the case. He's not doing good enough for Renault. Alonso, for the first time in God knows how long, praises the McLaren team on the radio in Q1. Grosjean is last, but Van Dorn will be last because he's got a 15-place penalty. Van Dorn qualified 17th, but he will go to last, so Grosjean will go up to 19th. And Pascal Wehrlein had a spin in turn 13. Then we get on to Q2. Sainz has a 3-place grid penalty, so he got 11th, but will go down to 14th. And Kvyat will start 11th at his home. No, sorry. Kvyat will start 12th at his home race. Officially, he got 13th, but because of Sainz penalty, Kvyat will go up to 12th. And Q3. Basically, the light goes green. Hamilton and Hulkenberg are racing as if it's race day out the pits. I mean, what a qualifying. I'm blown away. Just amazing qualifying. Ferrari 1-2, their first since France 2008. I mean, I wish we are going back to France next year, Paul Ricard, but I think 2008 was at Manicourt, wasn't it? I like that track as well. So, I'll run you down the order. Vettel first, Raikkonen second, Bottas third, Hamilton fourth, Ricciardo fifth, Massa. I think Massa might get my star of qualifying. This is literally straight after qualifying. Like, literally Vettel has just crossed the line and I'm reacting straight away. So, I need to really have a look. 6, Massa. He out-qualifies a Red Bull. Max has a poor qualifying, 7th. Red Bull nowhere. They've got no pace. They're getting this new spec car at Spain. They got to hope it's much better because they are nowhere. Literally, Red Bull's best place is 5th and 6th at the minute. So if this spec that they're bringing doesn't improve, they're going to have a long old season. Hulkenberg 8th, top job by Hulkenberg, always does a sterling job in qualifying. And then the 2 Force Indias are 9th and 10th. Sainz 11th, 12th Stroll, 13th Kvyat, Magnussen 14th. But Sainz will drop down to 14th with his 3-place grid penalty. He hit Stroll at Bahrain and he got a 3-place penalty for Russia. So he qualifies 11th, will drop to 14th. Alonso 15th, for the first time ever, praises McLaren in Q1, said the car felt good and he did a good lap and the balance was good. But it's amazing. Let's get on. Palmer 16th, again he's hugely under pressure, will struggle to keep his seat for next season. If he keeps performing like this, he'll be out. There's no questions. For me, he was lucky to keep his seat for this season, but he's not performing. He's had a bit of bad luck, Palmer, don't get me wrong, but he can only blame himself today. He's hit the orange curb, the orange sausage curb, and he's put it in the wall. Van Dorn 17th, will drop down to stone dead last. Wehrlein 18th, Ericsson 19th, and Grosjean 20th, but will go to 19th with the penalties. So, there you have it, the most exciting qualifying. I can't believe it, I'm so happy. Even though my driver has probably had one of his worst qualifyings in years, I'm still happy because as an F1 fan, obviously I want Hamilton to be on pole, but as an F1 fan, that was epic to watch. This is what we want to see as F1 fans, a battle. We had a four-way fight for pole position. We've never seen that in years. It's usually been Rosberg or Hamilton. One of them's going to get pole, and if they didn't get pole, it would be a Mercedes problem. But we've got Vettel, Raikkonen, Bottas, Hamilton, all going for pole position, and Scuderia come out on top. This is a shock, because Mercedes, Australia, China and Bahrain, they have got pole position. This is the first pole position for Ferrari this season. As I keep saying, their first 1-2 since 2008. That's remarkable. Think of all the times Schumacher and Barrichello 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 in qualifying. But Ferrari, they're genuine contenders. Oh my God. I can't wait for this season. It's just so exciting now. So basically, the championship is going. And Ferrari's race pace is better than their qualifying pace. So they're leading from the front tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait for race day tomorrow. We've got a big heavyweight clash tonight. Anthony Joshua v Vladimir Klitschko. I'll be watching that. But the race day tomorrow, you've got to tune in. We'll be seeing 20 F1 cars hurling down into turn 2. And they will cut across the tarmac, as they always do. Ferrari, I would say, in my personal opinion, Mercedes are top dogs in qualifying. Ferrari are better on race day, but as proved, you never know what's going to happen in F1. Vettel and Raikkonen are 1-2. Ferrari have the pace in qualifying, and they'll have the pace in race day. So Mercedes might just have to go, what's the word I'm looking for? Settle. Mercedes might just have to settle for third and fourth. Because Red Bulls are nowhere, they're not going to challenge. I mean, if it all goes to plan, Ferrari will probably pull away, get 1-2, and Mercedes at best will get 3 and 4. They just don't seem to have the traction, especially in the last sector, Mercedes. Tank slapping, but it's excellent. I can't wait for the race tomorrow. That was one of the best qualifyings I've watched in a very long time. And let me know your thoughts. What an epic qualifying. As an F1 fan, we got treated to something special today. That was fantastic. That Q3 was the best Q3 in a very long time. Let's not beat around the bush. 4 drivers going for pole position. That was epic. That's what we want to see as F1 fans. I can't wait for the race tomorrow. I'm so pumped. I'm so fired up. Race day tomorrow. 1 o'clock in the UK. It starts. And I can't wait. Hopefully, obviously, I want Hamilton to win the race tomorrow, but judging by qualifying pace, Mercedes could be struggling this weekend. Let me know your thoughts. Who's going to win tomorrow? What did you think about the qualifying? I thought it was epic. Palmer is under pressure. I'll probably call this video something like Ferrari first 1-2 since 2008. Palmer under pressure. Grosjean shocker. I don't know what. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. What an epic qualifying that was. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, large.